What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to create a lifestyle theme YouTube thumbnail. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and click on the notification button for more to cut the long story short, the easiest way to create a YouTube thumbnail is just take a picture of an interesting part of your vlog, or yeah, of your vlog. That is like the most easiest way to create a thumbnail, and the part that you know that is going to intrigue the viewers to want to click and see what's going to happen next. That's just that's just it, guys. So stay tuned for the full tutorial, and make sure you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So what's up guys? So we're over here in my computer system. So these are the three thumbnails that I'm going to be showing you guys. Can see this is going to be the first one, and the second one, and then the third one. So like I said before, like I told you guys earlier, the most important thing is just to get a clear picture of a scene of that your vlog or in your video, and just a scene that you know is going to intrigue the viewers. So you can see all these are just clear pictures that I just find online. So I'm probably going to leave this file as a template for you guys to just edit and place your own words and all that. So in this tutorial, it's very easy to follow along. Just you don't have to know Photoshop. Just follow each step I'm going to be showing you guys. So first step I want you guys to just do is to come over here to file, then new. So over here I already have a thumbnail preset saved on my computer system. So but on your own, make sure your width is at 1280 while your height is 720. Your resolution at least 150, 100 is okay. Color mode RGB color, background content, just leave it at white and just click on OK. Automatically it's going to create this thing, an empty artboard for us. So all we just have to do is to go where our picture is and just drag it into our this thing, into our Photoshop. So all I just have to do is just to go where I've saved this picture and just look for width. So I'm just going to look for the first one. Okay, so this is the first picture we're going to make use of. So all I just have to do is just to drag this into my Photoshop. As you can see, these are picture, and I can see it's not fitting our whole artboard. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this picture. So I'm just going to drag it over here. I'm going to create a duplicate, or better still, just press Ctrl J on your keyboard, and it's going to create a duplicate. So we'll come down to the earlier one, press our Ctrl T, and then we'll just expand it. And what I'm going to do here, just once I expand it, I'm going to come over to my filter, then blur. I'm going to make use of my motion blur, and then I can increase it, like let's say 18 or something like that. I'm going to click on my okay. So that's that. So what else did I do? Okay, our text, can see probably the name of this particular video is my morning routine or something, just something that's going to intrigue the viewers. So what I'm going to do now is to just add text. Very easy. I want to thumbnail that you should make sure your text is not that not that much. So I can just come over here and be like, So I'm not going to reduce the font. So let me just go over there and check the font I made use of. So the name of the font is Britannic Bold. So I'm not going to go back to the document we're working on. Hold on guys, my system is a little bit sluggish. So let's just give this a little. Let's give this a few times for it to load. My system is like struggling to to load all these documents. Okay, so I'm not going to look for so I'm not going to change my font to Britannic Bold. I'm going to make this, I want to make it all caps. I'm going to make it all caps. So this, you can see the spelling of my routine is not correct. So this is our text. I'm going to make my text white. So come over to where we have color. I'm going to make it white, something like that. And as you can see, it's like it's blending with our background. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a shadow under it. So come over to our text layer, as you can see here, right click, blending options, and then we'll go down to where we have drop shadow, and can just like mess around with the style and the spread, the distance. Okay, let's just reduce the distance, then the opacity. Let's see if I can mess around with the opacity a little bit. Okay, spread. Okay, and I guess this is looking okay to me. So as you can see now, like more, our text now is a little bit more visible. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to press Ctrl T on our keyboard, Ctrl T, then I come over here, then just follow my warp tool, and I'm going to give it flag. I click on okay, and just this, how we're able to create our first thumbnail. As you can see, it's clear. Like this video is like a video that are going to like interest you to watch, and you know, see the beautiful woman there, you know. So that's just that for our first this thing, our first thumbnail. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to close this, I'm going to delete all this, and then we can move to our next one. So you can see the second one here now. Like this is like a college. I created multiple picture. So I'm going to show you guys the way to do this. So same thing, just dragging your pictures. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to select all this picture at once, I guess, and I'm going to drag into Photoshop, and let's see the way that works. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm going to do here, I'm going to turn off all this layer, and I'm going to start arranging them one after the other. So first of all, I'm going to be working on this picture first. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to resizing it. So Ctrl T, our free transform, Ctrl T, then I'm just going to come to the edge here, hold down my shift, I'm going to like resize it to like a little bit, then click on it. Okay, then I turn up the next layer, then Ctrl T, I'm going to resize this too, so like a little bit, and then I'm going to bring it down over here, kind of like expand this a little bit. I'm going to take it below this particular picture here. Then I'm going into the next one. So this particular one, I'm just going to Ctrl T. But that's it, I don't need this. I don't like the way this picture is looking, so I'm just going to delete it. So the next one, so Control T, and this particular one I want to like make it prominent by the side, so I'm just going to leave this over here, or better still, let me just expand it a little bit. I'm just going to leave this like this. So the next one, Control T, the next picture, Control T, and I'm going to resize this in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to bring this by the side over here. So very good. Let me just take this closer. So the next picture we have here, Control T. How I'm just doing, I'm just resizing our picture. Just leave this like this. I'm going to bring this under this, I guess. So yeah. So Control T. I still feel like resizing this a little bit. So very good. So I'm going to do this. I don't need these two last pictures. So what I'm going to do is that this particular picture, Control T, I'm just going to expand it a little bit to just fit in the whole frame. Yeah. As you can see, so what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to just create a new layer. Then I come over to my rectangular marquee tool, and I'm going to create a rectangular selection like this in the middle of our this thing, of our artboard or picture, whatever I want to call it. Then I'm going to make sure my foreground color is at black. Then I'm going to press my Alt backspace on my keyboard. And what I'm going to do is it's going to fill up that particular selection with black. So I'm going to do now is I'm going to reduce the opacity. I'm going to reduce the opacity, and I'm going to come back into my filter. I'm not going to make use of motion blur, but I'm going to make use of Gaussian blur. I'm just going to like increase this a little bit, and that's that. And with all now left for us to just add our text. And over here I like, okay, a week in the life of as a fashion designer. So I'm just going to add our text now. So I can just add my text. So that's that for our text. I'm going to move this to the middle of our page. Now come over here to my character, and if you can't find this your character over here, just come over here to your window, and we have it over here, character panel. Just click on it and it's going to show up. So I'm going to do now is I'm going to change my text to white, so it's going to be very visible, so as you can see. And you guys should not mind my spellings. So as you can see, just clean and very simple. So that's that for this second thumbnail. So the next one I'm going to be talking about, we're going to do it now again, this particular one. So room makeover. So very easy and straight. So just get like, you guys should just understand the technique I'm making use of, not just like, and just real, as it said, say whether real mechanized technique I'm going to be showing you guys. So just dragging your picture, like you can resize it. So probably your video is about your room makeover or something. So I'm going to go back to where I have my file now. So then okay, just get a picture of a nice looking room or something of your room, So I'm just going to drag my picture, and then bam. So what I'm going to do is that, like, I want to create like a white border between these two rooms. So I'm going to create a new layer, and back to our rectangular marquee tool. So just watch where I create this selection, and now to fill up this selection with white. So I'm going to make sure my foreground color is white, then Alt backspace, automatically it's going to fill up that selection with white. So what I'm going to do now, I want to make this a little bit lean out. So yeah, so as you can see, so what next now is to add my text. So simple as that. So room, so as you can see, like blending with our background. So we have to apply a drop shadow to this. So same as what we did earlier, blending option, drop shadow, and I guess it's just going to remember our last settings we gave it, but nevertheless, let's see like tweak this a little bit and see what it's going to give us. Okay, I guess this is okay. And as you can see, guys, we're able to create this 3 clean thumbnail under like 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to be leaving all these files in the description so you guys can download it and just change some few things, your picture and all those kind of things. So but mind you need to have this kind of font installed on your system before you'll be able to make it. And this is the name of the font over here, Britannic Bold. So just go online and just download this before you're able to like make it all this. I'll try and see if I can leave the fonts with the raw file and everything for you guys, so you guys just edit the text and put in your picture there. So if you find this video like educative, if you find any value in this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and also click on the notification button so you'll be notified anytime I release any tutorials, any Photoshop tutorial, any graphic tutorial. So that's it for today, guys. So